China has successfully lifted over 800 million people out of poverty under President Xi Jinping's leadership. This exemplifies the power of strategic planning, political will, and targeted development. This model offers valuable lessons for nations like Jamaica, striving for sustainable growth and social equity. Marlon Samuels has that story.
When China launched its 14th five-year plan, China's President Xi Jinping made poverty alleviation a top priority. Through a comprehensive approach, China has reportedly managed to transform its economic landscape, lifting over 800 million people out of hardship.
First, per people improve the agricultural productivity, and the income from agriculture increased in the first 20 years from early 1980s to later 1990s. And after 2000, per people actually actively participate in China's industrialization process. So they migrate to urban areas, to eastern part of China, to get job opportunities for higher payment and then increase the income. The second the way to help the poor is to launch direct poverty reduction programs. China identified per county, per village, and in the last few years, even per household, to help those per region or per household to escape poverty. So all those measures together, China have bring over 800 million people out of poverty in the past 4 decades.
This journey was driven by long-term strategic planning, focusing on infrastructure, social welfare, and economic modernization. Investments in agriculture, industry, innovation, and technology created millions of jobs, improved living standards, and expanded access to education and healthcare.
We have a very strong party, the CPC, and to mobilize all the resources to implement all these kind of policies that set in this poverty alleviation campaign. So because we need to have a strong governance to this kind of policy implementation and to mobilize all these resources for the poverty alleviation campaign. And second, of course, is about industrialization, because we know every sector, they need to industrialize. And for example, for the agricultural modernization, we need more machineries to be put into this kind of resources to lift all these kind of grain productions and also to tackle all this climate change. And the third, I think, is about the market liberalization, because now we know for China, we have this kind of every 5 year, we have this 5-year plan. That is kind of a comprehensive strategy to tackle all this problem and to think about this kind of poverty alleviation from a more broader and more comprehensive perspective. You need to have developed the market, and you need to have to develop the logistics, all these kind of industries to support this poverty alleviation and to let those people who get rich will not be poor again.
Key initiatives like rural electrification, the development of transportation, and social safety nets played crucial roles in ensuring inclusive growth.
And one of the key parts is about the high-tech parts, because we know for today's world, you need AI, you need the robotics, you need the highly efficient innovations to boost your economy and to bring more benefits to the public. So I think the future industries are the key achievements we have achieved during the past 5 years, and that's why in the 15th five-year plan, China has always prioritized the development of the future industries.
China actually, it's the first country to already have achieved the UN SDG poverty reduction goal 10 years ahead of time. And China also contributed over 70% of the global poverty reduction.
China's focus on sustainable development demonstrates how committed government intervention can eradicate poverty and foster economic resilience.
I think two parts. One is about the poverty alleviation campaign, and the second part for China Caribbean countries to collaborate is the green transition. We know China is already the world's largest country that was powered by green power. That means solar, wind, and also other renewable energies. And we know for the many Caribbean countries, especially for those island economies, the climate change, to tackle the climate change is one of the top priority. And to how to use this kind of green development is another part. So all these parts shall be combined and integrated in the poverty alleviation campaign. And China's experience in tackle all these issues, especially in the poverty alleviation, could give some hints to our Caribbean friends.
For countries like Jamaica, this offers a powerful lesson. With clear vision, strategic planning, and targeted investments, it's possible to achieve meaningful social transformation and reduce inequality. Reporting for the news on PBCJ, I am Marlon Samuels.